That's probably how Facebook is losing not just $1, but I'm talking about millions and millions of dollars just gone with the wind. Before we continue, I want you to do one thing for me right now. If you don't subscribe, then you're gonna see Mr. Doodles in your dreams. Do you want to see Mr. Doodles in your dreams? Alright, thank you, Mr. Doodles. Let's get right into it. Facebook probably lost millions of dollars this week, and the pain might not be over yet, expert says. As you know, on Monday, Facebook experienced a severe outage affecting 3 of their platforms, including Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. And as a result of that, they are losing money. Now, you might be wondering, okay, it's just 6 hours, but in 6 hours, you can fly from New York to Bermuda. In 6 hours, you can fly from New York to Mexico, to Austin, Texas, to Carolina, to New Orleans, Bourbon Street. In 6 hours, you could walk your dog. In 6 hours, you would have been halfway through your 9-to-5 job. In 6 hours, you could get an additional 6 hours of sleep, which is a lot for most people. In 6 hours, you could do a lot of things. You get the point. Virtually, 6 hours is even more crucial. We're talking about millions, billions, zillions, trillions, gazillions, billions, for billions. You get the point. A lot of money. So this article is very interesting, and I want to just highlight a few things for you guys real quick. So as you know, on Monday, Facebook experienced a DNS resolving issue, and as such affected the platforms Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. In this article, they're saying that the downtime likely cost Facebook a pretty penny in advertising revenue. And as you know, there are a lot of advertisement on Facebook currently. Last year, the company took home $84.2 billion. Pause. $84.2 billion from ads alone, right? Oh my God. I'm just okay with the 0.2 of a billion. That's fine, right? Anyways, let's get into it, people. Fortune estimated that Facebook lost nearly $100 million on Monday based on their quarterly revenue. Another estimate shows that they lost roughly $3.3 million. So right now, persons are estimating, 100 million, 3.3 million, but any loss is a loss, right? And to be in the millions in the middle of a pandemic is pretty damaging. Now, I want to go into something else with you guys in this article. I want to highlight this part for you guys. It says, according to New York Times, some businesses that use Facebook ad platforms saw their sales drop anywhere from 30 to a whopping 70% during the outage compared to the same period last week. So look at this now, guys. What's going to happen is that persons are going to want to get a refund, because think about it from a business perspective. You paid for a service and it's not happening. No, that's on the worst case scenario. You're talking about potentially losing customers, because at some point they're going to be like, okay, Facebook isn't reliable, there's no trust there, and so they're going to take their businesses elsewhere. That's also another implication. And last but not least, there could be asking for future discounts. Now think about it. You paid for something, it didn't happen. To keep the business or to keep the customer happy, Facebook would have to negotiate and agree to some pretty steep terms and conditions going forward. So basically, that's not a good place to be at. Lastly, I want to cover this portion. In 2019, after another hours-long outage, advertisers clamored for refunds. Facebook said at the time that it was considering restitution, but the result was never made public. In 2017, the company reportedly handed out refunds to some advertisers after discovering a bug in how it measured website traffic. The article further explains that the incident also took a chunk out of Facebook's market value. The company's stock closed Monday down nearly 5%, wiping away more than $47 billion from the company's market value in one day. After bouncing back slightly on Tuesday, Facebook's stock price is still down by nearly 3.8% on the week as of Wednesday morning. Now, that is yesterday, people. So putting that into perspective, 5% of 100 is 5. 5% of 100 million is 5 million. So do the math, guys. It's pretty steep. But why are we all surprised? You do know that this is not the first time that Facebook servers has been down. I found this other article on The Verge, and it was posted on March 14, 2019, and the title says Facebook returns after its worst outage ever. Now, this article went on to explain that Facebook went down for over 24 hours. Let me just read that section for you guys. It wasn't until over 24 hours later that Facebook finally gave the all clear, attributing the downtime to a server configuration change. We've now resolved the issues and our systems are recovering. We are very sorry for the inconvenience and appreciate everyone's patience, the company said via Twitter. No, I don't know if this is deja vu, but this is the second time that Facebook has been down and everybody has been taken to Twitter. So let me know in the comments if you think that Twitter is a more reliable platform now than Facebook, because this was a big hit for Facebook. We can say that was a big hit. Now, I also want to look at this extract as well. In 2008, Facebook was knocked offline by a bug that affected many of its 80 million users. The outage lasted for about a day. Facebook now boasts about 2.3 billion monthly users, making the recent outage the worst yet for the company and its family of apps and services. This report goes on to say that the company did say it was not caused by a disturbed denial of service, which is a DDoS attack. Basically, what we were all thinking, that it was hacked, but rather a bug in the server, which the company said at the time, and they're learning to fix. Now, it's really ironic that a few years later, this is the same claim that its systems going down, why this didn't work. Now, it's ironic that many years later, it's pretty much the same issue that they were experiencing. I think this article has been very shady when they pointed out that, providing yet again that Twitter is the place where the people who write the news get their news. It's really shady, but that's funny. Good going, Twitter. If I were Twitter, I would do the same thing. Let me know in the comments what you would do if you were Twitter in this case.